What's up, everyone? Welcome back. It's been a long time. I know there's a few videos saved in the bank and most of them are blank. So yeah, I haven't been posting much. I've been sort of working on the social media side of things. I've been trying to enjoy the fishing rather than filming. I know that's bad for you guys, but in my sort of world, it's helped me out. So I've been fishing away, not worrying about filming, not worrying about what anyone else cares, thinks. Whatever I say, doesn't matter. Whereas when you do these videos for YouTube, slightly different. You have to sort of think about what you're saying and think about what you're doing. Whereas when I fish, it's natural. I just do what I see. So yeah, I sort of took a little break. I know I keep doing that, but hey, I'm not after 1,000,001 subscribers. I never have been. We just do it for the people that want to view it. So yeah, well, as you can see, not a normal Kent mark at all. So where are we? Bristol Channel. The Bristol Channel. So me and Steph, 2 weeks ago actually, I was gutted I didn't film that one. 2 weeks ago we come down here and I ended up fishing bream. Now we come down here to have a little break, just get away and do whatever. But I ended up fishing bream. And I had an 8.5 pound bass. Now I posted it all over Facebook, so you've probably seen it. But gutted I didn't film that one. Yeah, I had 8.5 pound bass and a small fawny. Now, last night I ended up fishing Porlock, and well, that didn't go to plan. I lost count of the amount of dogfish. So I said to Steph, have I got one more chance to go out? Steph being Steph, of course she said yes. Because she knows what this means to me to be down there. So yeah, we're on Ladye Bay. Ladye Bay, you doesn't know it. A lot of people walk all the way along now and fish, but I come down here at low tide. Yeah, a lot of people walk all the way along there round the corner. But yeah, I come down here at low tide and I don't feel like losing hundreds and hundreds of leads, which you would do along that end. Okay, yes, you can bang it out to the sandy patches. Easy. Getting it back, you'd have to whine like stink. Here, it's not too bad. I mean, landing a fish is going to be a bit of an issue, but I'm sure I'll work that out when it comes to it. I've been already looking at routes anyway, so there is a few routes down there. But there's a couple fishing down there on that edge. I'm not quite set up yet, but yeah, this is the edge. I won't go too close. Where studs on here, guys. Yeah, a couple of big boulders in front of me, and out to about there is rock. Yeah, say roughly there is rock, and then it's sand patches all the way out, as far as I could see at low water. So yeah, one of the routes to get down is obviously down there. That's not too bad. There's a little lip there you can get down on, and then you can get down on the rocks if need be. But hopefully that won't be the case. I'm not going to start fishing until that water's sort of level with them rocks there. So I've got a little bit more chance of landing the fish on there and pulling it over to this sort of area and either handballing or jumping down onto that little ledge. I don't really want to be going much further down than there sort of thing, because I don't know what's under that weed and I'm on my own. So yeah, that's the plan. Baits I've got with me, oh, new rod, Graphics Sport, of course. I love the Mark II, I really do. And that Mark II has got its own good traits. Like, you can absolutely give that some. You could put an 8 ounce lead on that. I know it's only a 7, but I've had 8 ounce and big baits on that and tamed it and it still ain't broke. The Sport Graphics, don't get me wrong, I like it. Better bite detection. It loads up so much quicker. Got the reducer in that, hence why it looks a lot longer. But yeah, I did put an 8 ounce on it the other day, and I just flicked it just to see what it felt like, and I haven't got the confidence in that. not like I have the Mark II. Other people may say different. Say what you will, everyone's got their own opinion. That's my opinion. I can send an 8-ounce lead on that Mark II. I just don't feel quite comfortable on that graphics yet. Rigs are going to be very simple. Very, very simple. Pulley panels. So there's your pulley bead. I'm not going with imps or anything like that. I've literally got an overturned leg clip. A bead. Gemini. Now, if this rig was already made up, if I was making rigs for here, that would just be a swivel. Another bead, £100 swivel, down to the business end. Now, I'll probably change these hooks because they've been used, but 3/0 and a 3/0 circle. Now, what's going to be mounted on that is, if they're still any good from the other day, peelers. I've got some peeler in there. I've got fish baits in there. I've got herring, mackerel. I've got squid. Yeah. Anyway, so I've been going through my rig wallet trying to find all the old rigs. I'll just change the hooks out. Yeah, well, the box is a right mess. You can see I've been fishing out of it for the last few days. I see a guy down, watch it, and he had done that to his box, put all the elastic in it. I thought that was genius, so I give it a go. Got the ump doing it because it was a right mission, but I've done it. Yeah, I normally put all my scissors and all my pliers and whatnot in there. But yeah, one key tip I'll give you here is you've got to cast up tide. For you that don't know what that means, very simply, the tide is running in. So it's coming from left to right, down towards the Severn Bridge. So what you want to do is you want to aim 45 degrees, roughly. So that's your 90. 45 degrees off of where you actually want the lead to end up. Cast it up that way. Leave a little bow of line, and the lead should naturally swing round and sit in front of you, in theory. It does work. I've done it loads of times, but not every time. Sometimes you'll end up coming round and it gets snagged. But I know that's sand out there, so I should be fine. Now I'm going to try with a 6-ounce lead first. If that doesn't hold bottom, then I'll change up to a 7. If that don't, I have got some 8s. I know the tide rips through here, absolutely kills through here, so anywhere from basically, yeah, so you can see Clevedon Pier there. Anything from there really down is where it really starts to rip through. I like fishing the top end of the channel, like Porlock, Minehead. I really like fishing that end. You haven't got to be so, it's not as brutal as this end. This end is very brutal. It beats you up, especially when you start getting down onto the muddier marks. It really does beat you up, but this is all right. This ain't too bad. This is comfortable. We come down there along the country path, and the country path is shut off that end. So I've had to walk up into the housing estate and through the bushes to get onto the path, but it's all right. There was a rock fall that end, but it's literally at the beginning of the path, and they boarded it off either end, so I know I'm safe along here. There's been no rock falls here, but that end, yeah, I've had to walk through the little housing estate and down, which should really keep quiet because you're not meant to do it, but hey up. It's the only way of getting down here, and I haven't travelled 4 hours to not come out where I want to fish, so I've done that. Anyway, what I might do is, I don't know if you guys have ever baited up with a peeler or not, but I might put you on my little tripod and do a little bait up with you. Right, what I'll do, find these hooks. These hooks are actually still quite sharp, to be fair, so I'm not going to bother. I'm probably going to lose them anyway. So what I normally do, get that pedal out of the way, get my crab, Now we're going with a small one to start with. Nice crab. What we'll do, twist, pull, that's one claw gone. Twist, pull, that's another claw gone. Now if it was a bigger crab, I'll be keeping them claws to tip off with, like with worm baits and things like that, but it's really not. So again, with all the legs, twist, pull. If you're squeamish, don't watch this. It's a bit too late for me to say that, but yeah, twist, pull, twist, pull, twist, pull. Right, there's your crab. And what you do, you'll see that it's starting to lift there. Get your finger now under there and just pull up. Now I lift and pull forwards. There you go, there's that off. You got the side plates, one there, one there. And you got all these little bits under here. If they're ready, these will come off easy. You can force them off. Like this one's gonna, it's not quite ready. Peel all that off. I mean, there's people that go absolutely over the top with this, in my opinion, but do you think they find them with all their shell off? No, I don't. So yeah, there's your crab. That's what you got. Now I'll get a pair of scissors, and from the back up, leave just a few centimetres, snip, then you can open them up like that. And then what I do, where's my bait and elastic? I didn't get that ready. Oh. There he is. What you can do, get your hook. I normally pass it through that bottom, try and find a leg socket or something like that just to secure it. Then I lay that up the hook like that. So in a sense, you've just butterflied it. Get the end of your cotton, which is not going to play ball because I'm on camera. Start at the bottom, that's it. Work your way up. Now crab can be quite soft. You don't have to go mental. Turn that hook point round so it's actually showing. You don't want to mask that hook point. It's pointless being there. Just whip that up. Make sure you get the top because that's what the pennel's going to go through. Just a nice small crab bait, that one. So what you do, bring your pennel down. That's a circle. There. I'll match it up, so it's there, 1, 2, in fact that's only once, I only do one on a circle, that was a lie, so there's one. Just gives that circle a bit more free play. Make sure that circle is sitting out the top of the bait, because that's what's going to do the damage. 90% of the fish I'll catch are on that. So yeah, there's that, and that'll clip down behind the lid. I'm ready to send out, so I'll get that one out. Well, maybe not. We'll see what the tide's doing. But I'll hang that on the tripod until we're ready to go. And yeah, that'll be going out on the graphics, that one. And then the sport. I keep saying the sport. They're both bloody sports. So for now on, graphics is the new one, and then the sport is the orange one, the Mark II. The sport, I'll probably put out a fish bait on, a bit of herring or something, because you do get fawnies off of here. But I'm just going to wait for that tide to run up a bit more, just a tad more, and we'll get fishing. Right, I'll bring you back, guys. Tell me that weren't an eel that was on there. Big old squid bait. Wrap my rig right up. Yeah, tell me that one at no wheel. Got a dun dun dun, and then a rattle, 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 and as I struck into it, there was weight there, and then it went. Yeah, tell me that weren't no wheel. State of that. Oh well. Get another bait on. Get it out there. As you can see, it's dark now. Yeah, all the way up there. Lovely. Where did I come down? I can't even remember now. Oh, down there. Down that way, up through there. All the way along them cliffs. Right, anyway, let's get this baited up and get it back out. Well, other than that suspected eel, nothing much has really happened. I tried a bit of herring out. Nothing really happened. Now I've got a peeler in short in all the rocks and ruts. Old crappy lead on there, so if I don't get it back, I don't get it back. And I've gone back out with a squid, which I had that rattle on. Well, I had quite a few little rattles on it, and then I had the decent bite. I've gone back out with squid again. See what happens. As you can see, it's now pitch black. You see what I can see? Yeah, that's literally it. The only one fishing the ledges this side. There's someone down there, but they obviously know something I don't know. But I was down this way. Poor luck was just 1,000,001 dogfish, so I'm trying to save some grace with something off of here. I know you don't get many dogfish off of here, so little strap conger. It is technically spring run for the cod, and with a peeler bait in close. I know they're notorious for being in close here. We've got rays out there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, as of now, nothing to report. Oh, that tide's right up to that flat rock right over the top of it now. Yeah, nothing really much is happening. That graphic sport I actually got quite cheap on, see it on eBay, and well, I kept saying I wanted one, so I picked it up. It's not in bad nick. I mean, there's a few scrapes and scuffs on it, but if anyone knows me and my fishing gear, they know that doesn't bother me at all, because at the end of the day, they're tools for me. I'm not one of these ones that puts them back in their Sentry bag and washes them every trip. That's not me. As you can see by that Mark II, I've had that just under 2 years. Rusty old eyes, scratched and beaten to buggery. Yeah. Bearing in mind, that's obviously been changed. Yeah. I just think that Mark II is more of a beam pole. It's definitely a sturdier rod. Old Severn Bridge down there. That is one of my favourite spots, and I don't know why. Oh, there is someone down there. Just see a head torch go around. Yeah, one of my favourite spots is right next to that Severn beach. I don't know why I like it so much, I just do. Always have done. I think it's probably because it's the first place I ever fished on the channel. along with Clevedon round there by the swimming pool. I mean, Lady Bay is Clevedon pretty much, but yeah, I do prefer the top end of the channel. More variety of fish up there. Blonde, spotted, huss, hounds. I mean, someone did say to me that they get hounds off of here, but I don't know how true that is. Battery Point's another good spot if you've got 1,000,001 leads and you don't mind losing them. I had a couple of cod off of there. Yeah, I'm going to wait till high tide. Fish the ebb. Half hour or so. And go from there. See what happens. Let's see if I could land a fish down here now. Should be able to. Definitely need studs, guys. Don't go doing this without them. Yeah, step on there, step down there. You'll get a fish up there. Yeah. I wouldn't like to fish here on a big tide. It'd be right up there, surely. We can only but hope. Oh, see, look, didn't see that. Grass was covering it. That's what you've got to be careful of. Now, is that the clutch that's too loose? Yeah. Obviously picked up a bit of weed on the line or something. Sixes are holding in short. Eight's definitely out further. Seems to be holding fine. But yeah, state of that lot. I pulled that lot away. I never fish like that. I like to keep it all together just in case, but I feel fairly safe up here. It's quite a way up. Well, you can't win them all. What's going on here? You can't win them all. I'm all packed up, rod's all bungee together, box on my back, all my litters come with me and extra. There's my route up. Ooh. Let's get up here. See if I can do this. Oh, there's a camera on. Doesn't look that steep, but on the camera, it's not horrendous. Can imagine doing this in the wet. It'd be horrible. It's all this stuff that hurts. Whatever that's called. Yeah. Up the path. Here we are. There's the path. Right, guys. Thanks for joining. I know it weren't a banger, but hopefully there'll be more to come. Some better sessions, more that I can film. And yeah, cheers for watching.